G'day beautiful people. Thought I'd take you along on a little walk today. Goes hand in hand. I think most van lifers are nature lovers. It's sort of almost a necessity to be able to get in nature enough as you need these days. Everything's so expensive, you end up having to work so much. The more you want, the more you work. I don't really want anything. Bit of food, I'm happy. Yeah, see at the top, we're about halfway. You can see the caretaker's, I can't zoom in this mode, but caretaker's house is just on top of that hill. Literally surrounded by the hills up here. Zero stress up here. Yeah, you can walk into these hills for days if you want. Take a tent on your back and a bit of food. Maybe I'll do that soon. Was keen to do a bit more longer range hiking. Need a bit more gear before I do that though. Walking around in my bloody steel toes. They're actually really comfortable though, to be honest. How epic is that? Kiwis are so numb to it because they've been around it their whole lives. If you come from another country, it's pretty bloody awesome. It's all native, all these hills and the ranges. A couple of forestry hills, looks like. Looks like they've sprayed a bunch of these pines, killing them off for some reason. It's a bit windy up here, so I probably won't do too much talking, but I'll still get the views. 360 in the hills. It's about half an hour to walk up here, maybe a bit less. Not bad for a heavy ciggy smoker. Need to give up. Go to the very top. There's the old Mai Tai Dam. Nice and full of water. That's the very top of this hill. A good view from up there. Quite often just do this just because it clears the head and forget about all your problems. I haven't got too many problems at the moment, which is good. Try to keep it that way. It's very windy up here now, so I'll probably turn the audio off. Just show you. You can see all the clouds hanging around the top of the hills. We're nice and high now. I think that one's the tallest out of all of them around here. It'd be a good place for a picnic if it wasn't so windy. Yeah, I'll walk back down the hill now. See, try a little zoom up. What are we zooming in? Try zoom in on that tall hill. Bloody cold up here. That wind's cold. Alright, walk back down the hill now. I'm attempting to go down a different way than I came up. The van's just parked down there, but quite often you do this and you'll end up having to walk back up and go back the way you came, but give it a go. Do a bit of bush bashing if I have to. The old jeans on. Looks like there's a path going that way, so see how we go. Put you in normal camera mode because you can zoom in then. How's that for a view? Had quite a bit of rain the last few days, so river's got plenty of rapids in it. It's only a little river, the old Maitai, compared to some rivers. It's turned out to be a nice day. Yeah, it's just like I thought. Comes to a dead end, this road. Just does a big loop on itself and goes back up to where I was. You can see my van down there. That's where my van is. Just trying to wonder if there's a little bit of a track going down there. I'd have to follow the ridge. Looks like it gets into quite a bit of bush bashing there, so I'm not sure if I want to commit to doing that. Might go back the way I came, I think. Nice and out of the wind down here. The sun's come out. Maybe it's not going to rain. Yeah, I'm back at work full time for the next few weeks, so weekend's the only time I get off. Try to save up so I can take a good few months off and travel around the South Island. That's the plan. Stop in all the places, all the towns and little towns and places where there is no town. It's the beauty of being off-grid in the van. Literally doesn't matter where I park. Got everything I need to live comfortable. I've pretty much had a nice view for every park up in the whole. I've been doing it for just under a year now, so I don't know if you call that experienced or not, but yeah, been working in vans and stuff pretty much my whole life, so sort of knew what I was getting into. It's more personality that suits van life more than anything else. If you're the kind of person that can't do without a luxury or two, then it's not for you, which is fine, because yeah, if you want to work hard and pay for that stuff, then it's your choice. All I want is a good feed, and that's me. A bit of gas, maybe the occasional something, buy yourself something, but it's not needed. Always find myself buying heaps of stuff and then you sell it all for half price. You get plenty of vitamin D doing van life. And being a builder, I spend most of my life outside. Wouldn't have it any other way. Thought about other jobs, but it's not for me doing being stuck in the same room. Had factory jobs and orchard jobs and mountain bike track building jobs, and I've done dairy farming for a couple of years. That was horrible money. I mean, the job was alright, but it depends on your boss, like any job really. Your boss can make it fun and enjoyable, or he can make it the worst thing you've ever done, so quite a lot of them are the second one. I suppose if you're too nice being a boss, people take advantage of you though. It's the world we live in. There's all these new pines been planted. Well, they're not that new actually. Couldn't tell you how old they are, probably 5 years or something maybe. Maybe less. They grow pretty fast. Had to go have a look at the old stream. Get a close up. Pretty therapeutic, that noise though. Won't be trusting the old dodgy selfie stick down here though. Got a good bit of pace on it today. Alright, back of the van now. There's a lot of sandflies up here today, so I'll probably go somewhere else to chill out and relax. Oh, I missed the bee hanging on the van. I tried to get in when I got out. Yeah, home sweet home. A little bit of water pressure. Good place for a shower. Get those hard to reach places.